Alright then, so this is it. The Canon EF 16-35 f4 is my new lens, and I'm really excited to start using it. I haven't used it yet at all. I've only took like 2 sample photos really quickly just to try it out and test out the lens. I couldn't afford the RF 14-35 because that's way out of my budget, and I could have got the EF 16-35 f2.8 too, but I chose to get this lens over that mainly because of the image stabilization. I was a bit surprised that the f2.8 version didn't have image stabilization at all. I thought because of the price of them lenses, I really thought you would have had image stabilization. I mainly got this lens to use for like real estate shoots and for like vlogging and really in video in general, and I think it's going to stay on my lens at all times. Whereas I don't know if you've seen my previous what's in my camera bag, the lens that was staying on my lens the whole time was this 70-200, but now I think it's going to be this lens. Now obviously because it's an EF lens, I'm going to have to use the EF to RF adapter, but luckily this is basically like it's going to work natively on my new Canon EOS R mirrorless camera. And it basically got me thinking as well, should you buy used lenses? Now I don't know if you know, probably the title gives it away of this video. If you've actually seen this lens, like the B-roll I've shown over the top, it looks immaculate. And I got this lens used off eBay, and the guy was so genuine and really nice, and he said he's not used it much anyway, but this lens is basically like new. Like you can't really go wrong with it. There's no flaws to it at all. I also bought the 70-200 lens used as well off eBay, and this lens is really good. There's a few like cosmetic marks, and there's a big scratch on the actual focus reader as well, which I didn't actually see on any of the photos, to be honest, because I didn't really look there, and it's literally just cosmetic. There's a couple of paint losses on this as well, but apart from that, the focusing is really good, and it's really sharp as well. So I was really happy with getting this lens used, because it was a lot more money if you want to buy it new. It was like £400-500 more money if you want to buy it brand new. With lenses and how actually well they're built, especially if you're going to get like a Canon L series lens, they're built really well. You're not really going to go wrong with used lenses unless obviously there's the damage, like a scratch on the lens, or if like it's really damaged if someone's dropped it before like that. With used lenses, if you just get them, like if you order them off a camera shop, you've got a week to test them out and you can just send it back. If it's fine and the image quality is absolutely amazing, then there's not really any need to buy it brand new, because I do think you're wasting a lot of money because of how good this lens looks, and I'm hoping performs as well, but the actual optics of this lens looks brand new basically, and it honestly looks so flawless. I think the images are going to be really tack sharp and really good. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed with this. So the question is, like I said earlier, should you buy used lenses? 100%, especially if they're old lenses like this, because they've been out a while. And if you actually have a look at Canon's new RF version of this lens, near enough, but it's the 14-35. Yes, you got 2 stops down of the actual focal length, which is actually a big difference. But if you actually look on eBay or any used camera shops, there's literally hardly any used, and if there are used on there, it only drops it by like £100-200 because of how new it is for the RF system. Whereas this lens has been out for a lot longer than that lens, and obviously now there's a new mirrorless camera system and a new version of like this lens, the RF 35. So the used market of this lens is really good and a lot lower than if you was going to buy it new, or if you was going to buy the other one used. I will do like a full review of this lens in the future, so make sure you do keep an eye out for that video. But I'm really impressed with this lens. I'm really looking forward to taking some photos with it, and I will be showing you some photos of it in that full review and video, so make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss that video in the future. But that's the end of the video today. Thank you very much for watching. You might like these 4 videos I've also done on Canon lenses. If you are interested, why not hit one of them videos and give it a watch. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.